Well, hey everybody, I'm here in Romania, and you might ask yourself, hey, what is there to eat that's good in Romania? And frankly, I wondered the same thing myself, because before I got here, I didn't do any research. But when I arrived here, I did a big old Google search of what the top 10 food items are, and that's what I am eating today in this video, is the top 10 recommended by Google food items in Romania. Come along and see what I might like. Come along and see what you might like when you come here to visit, and let's have a good old time eating Romanian food. We're trying the top 10 foods, top 10 foods, top 10 foods right here in Romania. So first up on this list to scratch off is the Ciorba de Fasole, which means bean soup. It surprised me because it's not merely beans. There's more than meets the eye. There's also huge chunks of bacon, like pancetta, like pork. It's definitely more than meets the eye because the bacon makes it so smoky, which you don't expect. You're expecting a mere bean soup. What could it be? But it's actually really bold and flavorful. They love their soups here, man. The soup page is like 15 soups. I love soups. It's freezing outside. This is awesome. Another thing they love here is raw onion. A little pickled red onion, PRO. Let's try a mega bite with the pork and the beans and the bread and the broth and the PROs. Let's see what this is. Is honestly the perfect thing for this freezing ass day in this freezing ass country. So if I were to say the most famous thing that I had seen that Romania has that they suggest to eat is this dish right here. It's the Sarmalute, which is braised stuffed cabbage rolls. There's a big piece of bacon on top. In line with the soup, they just stick bacon and everything. Sounds good to me. And then the side is a polenta cake, and I'm not gonna say it right, so I'm gonna in post edit put it right here.
Mamaliga.
Steamy. What do I think it's stuffed with? Certainly meat, and maybe rice or just rice. It might be just rice and meat. Take a look-see. Well, the cabbage is delicious, but let's try the polenta. This makes sense that this is the most famous dish. It's very like warm and hearty and like kind of simple in a way, but I really love it. And so for the first of many desserts, today we're doing I think it's called Placinta.
Placinta.
It's not placenta. So it's basically apple strudel. I don't know how to say that. Can you forgive me? No! Thank you. Placinta.
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 It looks good. Apple goo. There's a lot of powdered sugies on top. Open up. Well, it smells great. It smells super appley, super cinnamon-y. Oh, hell yeah. The texture of the apples, they're like minced. So it's like little apple pieces. It's not apple slices like you would get in like a traditional American pie or something. Let me show you this minced texture on the pie. Like you see, it's super mulchy, but in a really good way. It's like it's mush. If there's something I am a big fan of, as you all know, it's mush. It's a new day, but the task is the same. Also, the restaurant's the same. It's very classic me. But what do we have today to start with? And we have the Ciorba de Burta. Now, what does that mean? We know ciorba from before means soup. But what does burta mean? It means tripe. Tripe being the stomach lining of cows. I've had tripe before. I've liked it. It's very bland, usually. It usually just takes on the flavor of whatever you're putting it with. So I'm curious to see what flavor of soup this is that enhances the tripe. From everything I've seen online about this, it normally is very yellow. This one's pretty pale. It's pretty white. There's like oil spills on, BP oil spills on top. Let's go just the broth. I don't love it. It is so sour. The tripe is still very tender, but it's very thick. I'm going to finish as much of this as I can before I move on to the next thing. And for a complete change of pace from a very divisive soup, we have a very classic dish. This is, I believe they call it the Mititei. It is just grilled ground meat, and it looks and smells really good. I feel like it's so hard to make grilled meat like this juicy, and it's really juicy, and it's really bold and like peppery, and I don't know spices. I don't really know anything. I don't know anything about what I'm doing at all. And now for what, in my opinion, and by my opinion I mean simply what I have seen so far, the most classic Romania dessert, and that's Papanasi. It's just fried donut balls, sour cream that's slightly sweetened, and blueberry jam. This particular one looks crazy. Dude, it's so good. The thing that may be tripping you up is the sour cream. And in this, it's slightly sweetened and it fits so well. The dish itself is pretty sweet, but then the sour balances that. And I know I just had a soup that was really sour and I made a frowny face. This is making me the opposite of a frowny face. You could say it's even a smile. And the final day, we have a smorgasbord of appetizers to start with. First is the Zacusca, which is a roasted vegetable spread. Served cold, it looks nice, it looks refreshing. Obviously served with some bread, as always. This is onions, eggplants, peppers, probably some other things in here.
Nice.
It's honestly perfect. It's not too heavy, it's not too strong. It's rich enough, but it is just vegetables, so it's light and it's airy. And this time I went a little fancy with my drink. I got a local draft blonde ale. It's called Bucur. I don't really drink beer a whole lot, but it tastes like beer. And the additional appetizer for today is Salata de beouf. It kind of looks like a potato salad, honestly, but with beef, I'd imagine. But there's plenty of vegetables inside, too. Camera's having a seizure right now. But I'm going to go fork in first. It's pretty vinegary. It's pretty, like, it cuts the fact that it's, like, super heavy and kind of rich. There's a lot of potato in it, too. I didn't notice that before. So it's just like a potato salad. And for our final main dish of this video, we have what I would only assume is called Tochitura. God, I hope I'm right.
Tochitura.
This is a pork stew, sheep's cheese, supposedly very salty. Comes with some eggs as well as the polenta dish from earlier. I think there's also some organ meats in here, which I'm excited about. It's delicious. The cheese really puckers me up. It's really very salty. A saltier feta, but it's like smoother than a feta is. It's not as like brittle as I would say. There's a slight tomato kick to it as well. It really rounds it out. Rounds the whole dish out. Strike another one up for the hearty dishes here in Romania. So those are the top 9 things. 3 different food items per meal, 3 different meals. What is this 10th thing going to be? Well, it's called Cozonac, and I went out of my way to get it special for this video because they don't really sell it in restaurants. It's mostly like an Easter food item or just like a special occasion type of dessert. But I have it here. Now, I fear that this is a mistake for 2 reasons. The first reason being that I leave Romania in 3 days and I got this huge, heavy piece of pastry and I only have 3 days to finish it. The other thing is that this was really expensive. This was the single-handedly most expensive item that I have purchased here. It was 150 lei, which was I think $45 US. I don't want to use my fingers, but I think I might have to. You don't expect it to be nutty at all. I thought it was just going to be chocolatey based on the outside, but it's really, I think it's just like crushed walnuts on the inside. This is like a babka in the best way. That was 10 of Romania's top food items I wanted to try, and I wanted you to all see and to see me try. Some places I'm headed to next are China and Korea and Taiwan. So if you have recommendations of food items I should be trying in any of those places, let me know in the comments. That was the video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.